Greetings everyone. So as you might have noticed, the layout room now looks quite a bit different. Over the last few weeks, as I mentioned in the last video, I've been a little bit busy. And as I said, I decided to redo the room a bit. If you recall previous videos, the walls were basically bare drywall like this, except it wasn't even patched, shelving, bare ceilings all the way up to the joists. So as I mentioned then, before I did any more work on the layout, any more build out, I decided to update the room, change things around, fix things up, paint the walls, put in a new ceiling. So that's what I've been busy with over the last few weeks, since the last video. Took everything off the walls, all the shelves, patched up the drywall, the seams, painted, put in a new drop ceiling, some nice daylight LED lights, painted the beam, which I don't know if you noticed in the past videos was kind of atrocious with graffiti and everything on it. So looks quite a bit better in my opinion. Still have a couple of pieces of tile to pop in there to get around the pipe, AC duct there. So it just kind of was 2 tiles short, so that's still to come. But other than that, I think the room looks pretty nice. The bottom sections, I painted the sills, but the portions between the sill and the layout, as you notice, I left as they were. The main reason is that they will be hidden. Some of the backdrop will go in there, and one of the other things I decided to do is actually make use of the sills themselves. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but there's about a 10-11 inch sill that goes all the way around the layout, or at least on 2 of the sides. So instead of wasting that space, I decided to put it to some good use. So as well as changing some of the things around in the section on the peninsula. Previously that line was basically going under and then climbed up and over itself. So one of the things about it that I didn't like after a few months of running trains on that is this grade right here is really steep. It's a 4% grade, and I know in the past videos I said that it shouldn't bother me, plenty of motive power and all that, but ultimately after a few months of operations I decided that it just wasn't going to work. So this grade was 4%, that one over there is 3%. So that one will actually remain in place. That one I can deal with pretty well, but this 4% grade pretty much has to go. So the track plan will change a little bit to reduce the grades, move things about, and as I said, also take advantage of those sills. Basically move some of the track up there. Up there in that section, probably going to have a passenger station, an elevated passenger station, and the rest of it is just going to be a loop, an outer running loop. So that's about it for this update. I'm glad to say most of the work has been completed on the room. Just a couple of minor things left, a couple of tiles, some pieces of trim here and there. But other than that, it came out okay. I'm pretty happy with it. So next step is going to be getting back to work on the layout itself. Also, during the holidays, while I was doing construction in the room, got a few goodies as presents. Got this lovely CN boxcar, an Atlas. Got an AccuTrack speedometer. I've been looking forward to one of these for a while. I've had it on my wish list for many months. Finally got one for holidays. Really neat little device. Basically a tunnel goes right over the track, and as a locomotive or a train goes right through, it reads out the scale speed in miles per hour. So really wanted one to be able to speed match different locos, especially from different manufacturers, different types. So finally got one. Looking forward to that. Playing with it. Got a Posh. I'm not sure how to pronounce the name, but got a dual action airbrush. So There's only so much you can do with the spray bottle, so an airbrush is going to come in handy. This next one I actually got for myself, and a Kibri harvester, a Luxion harvester. Basically European class, sold in the States as a Caterpillar. But it's been really hard to find a proper HO harvester combine. So considering I'm doing Alberta, so I really wanted a combine for a farm. So finally got one. It's a kit. It's not built up. So everything is in kit form, but it looks pretty cool. I'm actually looking forward to putting it together. Just waiting for some paint to come in, some Caterpillar yellow. It's kind of molded in the right colors already. Black and yellow, they call it, what do they call it on there? I think they called it curry, yellow curry, which, I don't know. I kind of wanted a little more appropriate Caterpillar color, so I'll be putting that together next. And finally, just came in the other day, a high cube CN boxcar. Realized I didn't have any high cube boxcars, so decided I needed at least a couple of more. So found one on eBay, grabbed that. So that's about it for this update. Thank you for watching. Feel free to comment. Always look forward to people's comments. Like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.